First, I'm talking about the aorta. It's the largest artery in the body. It emerges from the left ventricle. It carries oxygen-filled blood from the heart to a different organ of the body. Apex is located straight here. It's the lower tip of the heart and sits above the diaphragm. The apex of the heart points to the left of the body. Next, we have the artery. Arteries are blood vessels that transport blood from the heart to the various body parts. Explore what roles different arteries play in our health. Atrium is located right here. It's an upper chamber of the heart that receives blood from the vein and forces it into the ventricle. Next, we have the auricle. It's the visible portion of the external ear in the human. It compresses a thin layer of yellow elastic cartilage covered by a tight-fitting skin. Now we have a base. It's a part of the heart that lies opposite the apex. It's mainly formed by the left atrium and partly by the posterior part of the right atrium. It is an attachment for blood vessel entering and exiting the heart. Next, we have the bicuspid valve. It's located between the left atrium and the left ventricle. It is also known as mitral valve because it has two cups, anterior and posterior. Now we have the brachiocephalic trunk. It's descends from the aortic arch via the superior mediastinum to the right sternoclavicular joint. Now we have the chordae tendineus, or the tendinous cord or string in the heart that attacks the Now we have the chordae tendineus, or the tendinous cords or string in the heart that attach the atrioventricular valves to the papillary muscle in the ventricle. Coronary arteries are the arterial blood vessel of the coronary circulation, which support the oxygenated blood to the heart muscle. Now the inferior vena cava is a large vein that carries the deoxygenated blood from the lower and the middle part into the right atrium of the heart. Now next we have the interventricular septum. It's a wall that separates the right and left ventricles of heart. It is curved and slanting and has a muscular lower part. Now we have the papillary muscle. It's one of the small muscular columns attached at one end to the chordae tendineae. Next, we have the semilunar valves, or two heart valves that prevent blood from flowing back into the ventricle. Superior vena cava is the superior of the two vena cava, the great venous trunk that returns deoxygenated. The trabecular coronae are round and irregular muscular column which project from the inner surface of the right and left ventricle of heart. Next, we have the tricuspid valve. It's one of the four valves in the heart that control blood flow. Vein are the blood vessel in the circulation system of human and animal. Most veins carry deoxygenated blood from the tissue back to the heart.